What is up, guys? It is award season and pageant season, and we have gone through the test at Ready for the Red Carpet of all sorts of awesome hair products. All right, so it is the ultimate hair product guide. All right, so we narrowed down the best of the best and are now sharing the products of the recommended choice for their category. All right, are you ready? All right, shampoo. All right, so we're starting out with the shampoo category, and this is one of those categories where different opinions were across all over the industry, right? There are many brands, and even the usual ones that a celebrity hairdresser will use can often fail, and the reason because of this is with shampoo, the manufacturer has to balance out natural ingredients as well as effectiveness, right? So sometimes, you know, an all-natural shampoo doesn't really work that well, and sometimes your run-of-the-mill Pantene from Walmart gives you awesome results, but temporarily, right? And not necessarily great for, you know, your hair health. So you really need to balance, you know, unless you're planning on hitting just one event, you know, just leaving the house during Christmas, or you're only going to do one photo shoot your entire life, you really need to find a balance between healthy and effective, all right? And I'm sure you've already seen on the screen now, the winner for Best Shampoo is the American English Youth Repair Shampoo. And don't worry, there will be links to these products, or at the very least to the blog itself, so you can actually read this in the description here. All right, so American English Youth Repair Shampoo. Awesome, awesome stuff. It's what their tagline is luxury vegan brand, which of course when you first hear the word vegan, you just like, you don't think it's going to work, right? Or worse, run the risk of weighing down your hair with a bunch of heavy products. But American English is pretty smart. So they have some traditional ingredients that you'd find in everyday shampoo, standard ingredients I call them, that are still not necessarily harmful. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look them up, but there's some chemical names. It's still, I believe, sulfate free and a lot of the dangerous stuff. So it's still good for you. It's still probably color safe, right? But it's got all these natural vegan ingredients. And I think the reason why it came out so well and why my hair comes out so well when using this is because of that balance between natural ingredients and traditional ingredients, right? So that actually will clean your hair. All right. So, and it smells like a dreamsicle. You guys remember dreamsicles? It smells just like that, right? All right, the next category, oils and sprays. All right, so this category is a combo because you really don't need to use both because a good spray is oil-based to begin with, right? And I know before you go, for those of us who've had to do red carpet walks, and I know the hairstylists love silicone products because silicone products actually do work for a photo shoot or a last-minute finish for stepping out for a public event or an on-camera event. But most people don't want to use it because it's not really that great for your hair. They look great on camera, but for daily use, nobody wants to use that stuff, right? So, and these days, there's no need to use a silicone product because there are day-to-day healthy options that do work without weighing you down. All right, so there's actually two winners in this category. There's a winner and a special mention, and the winner is, and I actually don't even know how to pronounce this, Kerastase. I'm not sure, but the elixir it's pretty good. It's an oleoresin-based beautifying oil, and it's pretty great. I used exactly like you would one of those silicone capsules. Just, I mean, you're probably supposed to put it in your hair, massage it in, but it works really great as an after-style finish, just to keep the frizz down and you know, walk out into public. But the winner for ingredients is Fatco. This product doesn't actually get the best reviews on Amazon, believe it or not. I think because it's a little heavy. I mean, it's a bunch of essential oils mixed together. But here's the thing. It's not meant as a finisher. It's meant as a revitalizing health, right? And all right, it's almost impossible to find an all-natural essential oil hair product on the market. They just don't exist, right? Probably because the essential oils are heavy, right? And you're not necessarily, for most of the time, you're not going to go out in public after putting in the middle of an oil treatment, right? But Fatco does a pretty good job. You know, you put a couple drops and you can touch up the roots and weigh down your ends a little bit in the frizz. Now, run-of-the-mill coconut oil is often the way to go for an oil product. Just regular coconut oil. It's great for health, but you're not going to walk out in public. You put coconut oil on and leave it on for a few hours and then wash it out, right? So, but ideally you want to mix several oils and to do so in high ratios, right? So everything from argan oil to rosemary oil, and they all have their benefits. But to mix one in the right ratios that work for you is super time consuming. So Fatco wins an honorable mention in this category simply because they've gone through that effort to create a nearly perfect multiple all essential oil list of ingredients. All right, curly hairs. All right, so for those of you who have that super sexy curly hair is so sexy. You know better than everyone else that silicone products and heavy products are to be avoided, right? People with curly hair are trying to find the balance between shine and hold and no frizz, but yet don't want it to be crunchy when you touch it, right? So whatever you do, don't give up and don't straighten it, because for those of us with straight hair, ruining your curly hair is just rude. And I know the grass is always greener, because I've heard curly hair folks say, "Oh God, I love straight hair," and those of us with straight hair, I think curly hair is just amazing, right? But seriously, there's no need to ruin it. That's why we do these things, right? To figure out what the best product is going to use. So, Ecru is actually how I pronounce this brand's name. I actually don't know how to pronounce it. ECRU. I call it Ecru New York, right? But Ecru New York has a Curl Perfect line. And they actually have something called a curl cocktail, which you can actually buy these two products in one on sale. You'll get smaller amounts. But seriously, get them separately. They're going to work for you, right? So they have something called a defining styling potion for curly hair. It's great. And you want to follow it up with a perfect moisture mist that's designed for curly hair. It's great. I mean, the potion alone works, but you follow it up with that moisture mist. You get that cool, shiny curly hair look. But it's not crunchy, right? When girls have that long curly hair and you just want to take a bite out of it, but it's crunchy and filled with product, right? That it doesn't work, right? So, if you got curly hair and you want guys to take a bite out of it, this stuff works because it's not crunching you down. All right, hair mists. Hair mists are the coolest invention ever. But most mists are just fragrances, right? It was a total waste, right? I bet you go to most salons and say, what would you use a hair mist for? They would say it's some sort of perfume, which is not true. A hair mist, even though it'll smell good, is a professional or a celebrity's go-to leave-in hydrator or shine creator or food for your hair sprayer. It has to have healthy ingredients, not just perfume. Otherwise, it's total nonsense, right? And a good stepping out in public where people are going to have cameras, hair mist, will double as texturizers and volumizers too, right? So American English actually wins this category as well. That's that vegan brand we were talking about earlier with the shampoo. They have a wind and sea mist, nourishing sea salt spray. And, it reminds me of, I don't know if you guys watch Seinfeld, but there's a Seinfeld episode where Kramer invents, a beach scent like cologne, right? Kramer's Beach, right? I mean, it's a pretty funny Seinfeld bit, right? But so that's what I thought of when I saw this, is wind and sea mist, right? It's pretty much Kramer's at the beach, right? But it's awesome, right? So it's a sea salt spray with some other great stuff in there, right? And it's good. It's good. It's called wind and sea mist. It's good stuff. Masks. All right, I almost revealed the winner down there. All right, so this is a tough category to choose in because there are a lot of really cool intensive hair masks, right? And you can easily make your own. Indian folk make their own because it's easy to grab those ingredients at, all that clay and sandalwood and cool stuff, right? And coconut oil again, right? But so we're actually going for a tie this time because Ecru, again, their ingredients are stellar, right? And it reminds me of this Ayurvedic treatment I once got in the mountains of South India. I mean, it's just awesome. But Philip B, even though Ecru, I think, has better ingredients, Philip B has managed to have their mask feel weightless. Like, it's a weightless feel. I don't know how they do it. And both masks are totally effective. So I suggest, if you have the budget, use both and cycle on and off between them, right? One time use Ecru, one time use Philip B, right? But if you really had to choose, go for Ecru. It's like half the price. But the Philip B is some awesome, awesome stuff. All right, accessories. All right, so accessories are anything from hair brushes to detangling brushes and styling. All right, so messy bun maker. This is kind of cool if you don't have super long hair, if your hair is a little thin, or it's an easy ponytail maker. All right, so they have all sorts of fun hair toys, and it's a little scary. Like, I've got thick, long hair, so I just tie my hair in a knot if I want to make a messy bun. And I usually don't do it to walk out in public. I do it just to get hair away from my face so I can shave without my hair getting in the way, right? But, you know, people crack up. Girls crack up when they see me when I just tie my hair in a knot and I'm good to go. But, and it's long, so I don't need extensions. But even for me, these are kind of cool. They're fun. You can get creative and add additional colors and layers, and you don't need to go to the salon to get crazy extensions. I mean, it's cool. It's a really cool invention. So, like, YouTube it, Google it. Like, it's interesting. Deja Vu Designs. They make these tumble-stoned hair sets. And I'm all about tumble stones. I'm sure you've seen the video of me rambling about a rose quartz. Right, so it's cool. It's a great idea to mix healing stones with hair products, right? So this picture right here is a lapis lazuli set, and you know, this is if you're into stones and crystals, like, it's just cool. They've got it all, and they put it on these sets, and like, so if you're gonna use these things anyway, like these are totally useful even for guys. So you at least get your hair up and get to be near a stone at the same time. Caraco, you probably walk past these in the Walmart aisle, but better get them on off Amazon. So they have a whole series. They have this really crazy looking detangler brush that says it's not supposed to break. I didn't really get any great detangling benefits. Simple, you know, camel hair brush I thought worked a little better. But I mean, it's cool looking. It's just ergonomically awesome with different moving parts, but you know, it still got stuck in my hair. But my hair's crazy, right? I mean, it's crazy, right? You can't run your fingers through it. It's insane. But I mean, seriously, I can use them as guitar strings, right? Like, my hair goes nuts. But what they do have that I really dig, and why they win an accessory mention, is these thermal round brushes, these ionic thermal round brushes. Speaking of crystals, they've got tourmaline parts. So here's why I like this brush, and as you can see from this pic right here, I miss having some body in my hair. You may have to get up close to see this, or maybe if you Google Anand Jackson guitars. You know, when I was younger, I had curlier, wavier hair, and here's what we look like. Here's what I look like now, right? It's straight. Right, my hair straightened out as I got older. Right, it's interesting. And I refuse to use blow dryers. I can't stand them. I won't let anyone use a blow dryer on me, even when I'm on set. I just don't like them. So, what I like about the Caraco, it's hard to say, Caraco brush, is I use it without heat, and it does gently add a little more body without having me to attack it with a blow dryer. And for those of you that actually like blow dryers or heat, you know, it's got ceramic and tourmaline parts, and it'll distribute the heat quickly and well, and they're not expensive at all. Like, they're surprisingly inexpensive. Conditioner. All right, so here is the category, because there's so many amazing conditioners, and for those of you who've heard me talk about this before, it's a tough choice for me because I'm usually such an Aveda freak, right? And Aveda has not been able to keep up with product consistency, because Aveda allows their salons to decide on the ratios. So they give them, like, it's almost, I believe they give them like a concentrate, and the salon gets to make it. So you never get the same Aveda product, right? That's different each time, right? It's not the same. It's not the same, right? So that lack of consistency and quality control from Aveda corporate, their inability to oversee the ratio at which products are mixed, is a big ding in the Aveda column, right? And sometimes Aveda can cause like a flat look or an over textured look, right? So the main reason I love it is because of the smell. So the key for finding the best conditioner this award season is something that complements the shampoo you're going to use, delivers shine, volume, scent, and encourages hair health. So the winner is American English again. I'm actually surprised. I actually thought Ecru would actually do well, and I've tried a lot. Veda didn't hold up. It was a John Frieda, I think, was the part that had a nice minty smell to it. That's great. That actually came close. But American English, again, and not because it's designed to complement the shampoo, which, assume if you're going through this list, you're buying this list, you're going to be using the American English shampoo, so you want to get the most complementary conditioner as well. But that's not the sole reason at all why. It was really judged on its own. It's because it remarkably is the closest smell to a Veda Shampoo. Imagine a Veda Shampoo, but with like a scented soap element. It's got like a guest soap type smell in addition to like that shampoo smell. And it gets that shampoo smell, I think, because of the rosemary that's in there, right? And when paired with the citrus scent, that dreamsicle scent of the shampoo, it is a stellar match. But, American English wins again simply because they managed to balance natural ingredients with more traditional ingredients. So it's a vegan product, but it actually works, right? It actually isn't going to be stuck to your hair, right? Because those traditional products may not be all natural, but they're in products for a reason. They work. So finding the balance between non-damaging traditional products and good healthy vegan products or all natural products is a real challenge. So American English did a good job. They did a good job. So the Youth Repair Conditioner is awesome, and it's anti-frizz, rich in omega-3s. All right, it's pretty good. So honorable mentions. Hair Warrior has a fitness formula. This is a pretty cool product for when you're active. It's heat activated. It's really designed for when you're working out, doing up the P90X. If you sweat a lot, you don't want that sweat damaging your hair. So that's what this is for. It's pretty great for those if you're hitting post red carpet interviews and you didn't actually win an award and you've got to keep on a game face, right? So I think it'll be good for that. And another honorable mention is Celestial Silk. They're hair protective pillowcases. They're basically just fine silk pillowcases. So when you toss and turn at night, your hair is taken care of, and they're not expensive at all. So it's a pretty smart move. All right, so there you have it. Did I miss anything? Let us know the experience. Keep coming back. Leave your comments on this video or at the Ready for the Red Carpet blog itself. All right, love you guys.